Hello all, welcome to Unirac. In this video, we'll help you to how to monitor log gap between primary and standby in DataGuard. So in our session, we have primary as prod and standby as stan, and we are going to use the views $arc_gap, $arc_log, and $log_history to find out the log gap between primary and standby. So in this session, we have a missing archive as well. We'll see what the difference we had. The number of log found a difference between standby and primary, and also we'll have another video how to fill this gap between standby and primary, the missing archives, using RMAN incremental backup. So let's move on to lab session to find the log gap between primary and standby. So we'll connect both the primary and standby and verify current arc_log number to find the log gap between standby and primary. So let's connect to your primary database. You can verify using echo command. It's been connecting to prod, which is primary database. Verify the arc_log sequence number using arc_log list. So we have arc_log list command to verify the current log sequence number where we are, 164. Under /archives prod, the archives are getting generated with the 164 current log sequence number. This is your primary database. You can verify your primary database from the $$ database. So its primary database, the role shows here from $$ database, and it's in read-write mode, the database name with the prod. Now let's go to the standby database and verify. Connect your standby database. Verify using echo command whether we are going to connect to the same. Ensure that you can use export command to set the SID as well as .orinv. You can verify the name and open mode from $$ database. Also verify the database role from $$ database. It's a physical standby database, so where we have two databases, one is primary, one is physical standby. So the primary database, the arc_log sequence number is 164. Now our objective is to find out, is there any gap between primary and standby. So let's check the gap between primary and standby from physical standby using $arc_gap, $log_history, $arc_log. Using these three views, we can find out the gap between primary and standby. Let's check with $arc_gap first. $128 the low sequence number and high sequence number shows for the instance thread number 1. But in the primary we have 164. So there is a gap between primary and standby. Let's check physically whether we have 128 log sequence number from the archive destination in primary. So go to cd archives prod and verify the archives in the arc_log list. 1_1041586190_163 the last sequence number, and we need to check the sequence number 1_1_ 120. So from 120 to 129 we have archives, and we have 121, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, but not 9, but not 8, sorry. So 128 is missing. The same archive found to be there is a gap which is missing from your primary in standby. This archive is needed to apply in standby from primary, which is missing in your primary. We don't have this archive, was missing. Someone have removed or might move somewhere else. We can find out even by history command if someone got removed. We can also find out the gap not only from vdollar_gap, from vdollar_log and vdollar_log_history. You can set the time on, and we can write a query setting up your lines on prompt. You can get the last sequence applied and received. When it was received, what the last sequence number was received from vdollar_arc_log and vdollar_log_history. Using join condition form this query, we can use this query to get the output, get the gap between primary and standby. Let's apply that. Run the query. We can see the output. The last sequence received is 131 and applied is only 127. What is the difference here? Overall is 4. Arc log found to be gap to apply in standby from primary. Because of 128 arc log is missing, got stopped at 127. If 128 got applied, then we can continue to get register the rest of the arc logs in your standby. As it is missing, we need to use time based or log sequence based using RMAN incremental backup, which we'll be seeing in the next video how to fill up this gap. So keep watching our next video how to fill up this gap. So in this video we have learned how to find out the gap between primary and standby. Okay guys, find that. Okay, we'll close this session. We'll continue with the next video with fixing this issue. Thank you all.